Welcome back, guys. 73 here. We're at the kitchen table today. And, well, for the last week I've dealt with the sinus headaches, mainly out in the upper head there. So, I went and did some train footage the other day, and I'm trying to get that worked out. I'm not very good at, let's see, you do it on your phone, and you got to use Google Drive. And then Google Drive wouldn't let me load it onto my computer, it looks like. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I gotta get my technicianal help come in, but he's been busy or something, gone, or I don't know where he's at. So anyways, this one's get back to the sandblast scattered pretty soon. I went down, put some wood in the stove because I was out of wood. And we're getting back on the cold spell because we just had all that wind come through. Of course, most of you guys already had the same thing. I hope this picture's good. I hope you guys are doing good out there. Welcome to the new subscribers. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. I do a little bit of this and that and a whole lot of that. Not a lot of this. Whatever you take that with a grain of salt. So I'm going to give you a little bit of history on Super G. I was born into a family of a lot now. So my dad was raised in Kalamazoo, moved up here, worked on a farm, a real small farm. And then he met my mother, which lived in the local town. They got married and they had 3 boys. I'm the youngest, I'm Don, and then my middle brother was Doug, and my oldest brother is Preston. Now, probably about 20-some years ago, I lost my middle brother, which was Doug. And I do remember saying that I used to have a motorcycle, so I named my channel after his motorcycle. That's why I fought with changing that name, but I just stuck with it because, anyways, I still have the motorcycle. It's up underneath the tree, up underneath the apple tree. What are you going to do? It's, we lost that to the house fires, so instead of taking it, sending it to the scrapyard, we can look at it every once in a while. So anyways, as a young guy, I just played around with stuff. Used to go to the city dump and drag some junk back and see if I could fix it. And there very few times I could get it to work, but it was always a challenge to do that. I didn't have any way of recording any of that kind of stuff because it probably would have been neat to somebody. Been a good laugh, and for me anyways right now, it'd been a good laugh to see all that junk that I hauled back because I hauled it. And we, digging through the garbage in the dump, you always find those dirty diapers and that stuff. I remember that. I don't want to forget that. Lawnmowers, you get lots of lawnmowers people would throw away. There was a gentleman there that used to bring his truck up there, and then I would drag it out, and then he would throw it in his truck and haul it in. So I helped him out. Nice old guy. That was when I was allowed to go there. They got it where one gentleman would let you go in there, but then if you found any pop bottles, you had to give all the pop bottles to him so he could turn them in and get some money out of them. So that was part of the deal. And then it got where you couldn't even go there, so we had to sneak in late at night. Yeah, that was fun. You ride your bikes up the hill and then ride way over there, and then you would sneak in there and start digging in. And I'd find out that it's funny like it is because other people think the same way. So I'm climbing up the hill after actually I hide in the trees as the guy leaves, and then we go up there. That way you can be there before anybody else sneaks in. So you'd be in there digging through the stuff, trying to find some pop bottles or whatever else to take to the store, because back then they were a nickel. So you'd take them, put them aside, and then you'd find somebody else sneaking in, and they're over there on the other side of the pile digging through stuff. And so then you'd have a conversation back and forth with them. What you got? And there's all kinds of magazines you'd find up there, and how it was. But it was interesting because even back then, people threw tools away. They would throw them away. They wouldn't have no need for them, so they would just throw tools away, and it'd be bringing hammers and screwdrivers back and all kinds of stuff like that. So anyways, I'm the youngest of the three, and I tried to play like I was working on TVs, and then I'd find some guy in town. They had a little TV shop, and then I'd go in there and watch him a little bit, and then, but that time I was delivering newspapers, so you couldn't, you couldn't do all that at once. At least I couldn't. Sorry about I don't know where the camera is on this phone. So, anyways, that's my history on that. And then I did a little bit of monkeying around with the lawnmowers, not a whole lot, because I don't know why. I was too busy riding my bike all over town. Mainly going down to the beach, sit there and swing in the beach and watch the girls. Yep, that's what we did in a small town. And then, of course, you had school, but we're talking about summertime. Summertime when it was hot back in the days, that was like close to 100 degrees, and wow, just sweat. Just standing there sweating. Now you get like 2 or 3 days of that maybe here and there. Anyways, I just thought I'd bring you up to date. I'll do another video on all the automobiles I had when I was younger. And all right, I just wanted to bring a little video of the younger days of 73, the Super Glide guy, and I hope that I hope somebody got a laugh out of it, because I'll bring more if you guys want more of that. It's interesting to somebody. All right. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you being there. I'm going to get back on the sandblast cabinet. My starting to get cold again, so all these things up in here that give me headaches starting to suppress, or whatever you want to call it. Again, thanks for being there. Just leave some comments if you like. I appreciate you subscribing. And we'll see you on the next one, huh? Adios.